standpoint, this team is in a really good place right now. So we're real excited to get going tomorrow with two-a-days, and we're optimistic going into the season. So I will open it up to any questions.
Gar, talking about health. Talking about health. Are there any new organizational changes you guys have made just to make sure guys are healthier later in the season? Any kind of differences?
I don't know. I mean, we tried to, we study both things that are happening within sports, and then, internally kind of where we're at. And we wanted to be proactive and trying to get our whole group to collaborate and put our guys in the best position possible as far as their health is concerned. So we added Jennifer Swanson as our director of athletic performance, and really her job is to kind of tie everything together from a health standpoint, whether it's from the training program to the weight, the strength and conditioning program, to massage therapy, to nutrition, a lot of new technology that's coming out in the field. So we're encouraged to have her on board, and I think it's really going to be a good marriage with Fred, with Nick, our new strength coach, and really with everybody that works here at the Berto.
Sunday, Derek had an event, and he was asked about his minutes to start the season. And
yeah.
His response was, ask either Tom or the front office. So
right.
I guess I'll start with you.
Okay.
Is there any plan as far as his minutes to open up the season?
Well, we've met about it and talked about it quite a bit as a staff. And I think with Derek, it'll remain fluid as we go. I think it's difficult at this point to look ahead and say where his minutes will be 2 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, whatever time frame you want to put on it. I think it's something that, from a medical standpoint, from a front office standpoint, from a coaching standpoint, that we'll evaluate day to day. And, a lot of it will depend on, and it's not only Derek, it's any player, where they're at physically, how they're progressing, but it's something that we'll evaluate on a day-to-day basis. As of today, there's no hard limit as far as his minutes. It's just something that'll be fluid, and obviously we'll keep a close eye on it.
Gar, following up on that, would you like to see him play in every preseason game?
I want to see Derek do what he's comfortable with and what the team is comfortable with. So I would anticipate that he will play in all the preseason games. But again, that's fluid as far as what's happening with the team and how he's doing.
And getting back to what your opening statement, you talked about your belief in this team. How do you think this team will handle championship expectations? Because obviously on paper you're being tabbed as a preseason favorite to challenge for NBA Finals this year.
I think KC, and I talked a little bit about the culture that's been created here. I don't think this team is going to look that far ahead. And I really do think, from the type of makeup and character our guys have to the culture that's been created, that our guys look at the next day. And there's been an emphasis on trying to get better each and every day. And every season's new. We do have a group that's been together for the most part now several years. But that doesn't mean anything. They know that they're going to have to pave their way this year. So I don't worry about it. Again, I think we've got some strong-minded guys that when we hit, obstacles along the way, I think they've shown they'll be able to fight through any obstacles that we may hit.